Welcome to the Blinker Fluid Podcast episode, whatever the episode number is. This episode is brought to you by us, Napa Auto Spa, your local premium detailing shop. We do paint correction, paint protection film, and ceramic coating applications. And if you're looking for a detailer that you can trust to obsess over your vehicle as much as you do, just ask that you guys give us a shot. You can shoot us an email at info@napaautospa.com if you got any questions. We got some guests on today.
Yes, sir.
Yep. You guys want to introduce yourselves?
It's the boys.
The boys.
My name is Noah. What are we called? Paint specialist at Napa Auto Spa.
Come on.
And my name's Nate.
I'm
Nate, and I'm also a paint specialist. I feel like I'm a more specialist than him, but that's up for dispute.
But that's for the next episode.
Yeah.
So we just figured we'd mix it up a little bit this week. We only have 2 microphones, but we just figured we wanted to have you guys on and talk kind of through your guys' experience, more just like in general with being car enthusiasts. Because that was kind of a big thing for me. Bringing you guys on was hiring somebody that I knew was going to be passionate about cars. Because at the end of the day, like if you don't enjoy cars, like this job can get pretty mundane pretty quick. It can get pretty mundane pretty quick even if you do enjoy cars, but but like I just think that fire and that fuel, being able to see a car come in and see it leave looking amazing is very important.
Don't mind the blender in the background.
we have Optimus Prime.
Oh, he's back.
He's back, bro.
Optimus Prime, the truck.
He's gonna come by with a T-Rex in a sec.
Favorite part about being in a multi-unit complex is when we're about to pull a car out to deliver it to a customer and Optimus Prime pulls up to block our entrance.
Forklift on one side, your Jetta on the other side.
Yeah, dude. Jazz is chilling.
Blocked in.
That's my Jetta's name now.
Jazz.
Dude, I like Jazz.
You like Jazz?
Okay, first things first. Explain the picture.
I'm the realist.
Who took this?
Yeah, there was Sag. I feel like it was
definitely.
Yeah, I would say it.
No, that wasn't me.
Yeah.
You guys took that. That's the 2016 Ford F-250 that you guys did while I was in Washington.
that was the one cranking out. Yeah.
Oh,
Why?
I don't
It's a
remember
fire
taking that.
picture.
I don't remember taking that photo.
Props to that. That's honestly a fire
Look
picture.
at that. Look at that sheen. Charlie.
It's a nice sheen. I don't like my smile. I think, frankly, it's sus.
You don't like anything.
I don't like anything.
I don't like anything. My finger's in like hyperspeed right there.
I'm really not a fan of anything.
Your finger is in
Noah.
hyperspeed.
Yeah, but my finger's going like straight flash mode, Barry Allen.
All right. Well, let's start it off with. I guess we can just go one at a time. So we were just thinking a couple good questions for you guys. We can start off with Noah. We said we were going to start out with we said we were going to put in the corner of the video a Noah word counter. What was I don't know what got you into cars in the first place? What was that like? Like, are your like parents kind of all
I feel like I've
that?
been playing with like car toys since I was a kid.
Yeah.
Like super little. But I'd say probably my dad. I mean, I don't really have any other family that's super close to me. Everyone else is back east or something like that. But cars, I don't know. I think it's just always been my dad and just taking rides in his old car and crap, as a kid.
What kind of car does he have?
He's a 1979 928 Porsche.
Sweet.
Yeah, 5-speed. Very nice.
Is that the one with the paint that needs some help?
Yeah, but was it the hood?
One of these days. One of these days we'll do like a YouTube series on that and just restore it.
Just showing up to people's houses, surprise polishing their car.
It's pretty oxidized.
That'd be fun.
It's really bad.
Facts.
That'd be fun. Yeah. So what was your? This is your first car, right? What you got now?
Well, yeah, I guess besides Mercedes, but I drove a Mercedes for a year.
So tell us about like your first car experience.
First car experience. Originally, I wanted like something new, obviously, and my mechanic's son had a Honda Civic. It was like, voice crack. It's like $1,900. It was like $1,900. It was 5-speed. It was in really good condition, but for whatever reason, I said like no, and then I ended up driving the Mercedes for a year, and it got me everywhere and did everything. But then a few days ago,
what kind of Mercedes is that?
Is a 1987 Mercedes 560 SCL. It's got a 5.6 liter mechanical. What's it called? mechanical
Engine?
something engine, sure.
It's got one of
Mechanical
those.
fuel injection engine.
There you
Oh,
go.
okay.
So there.
He knows. He got it.
But yeah, that thing lasted forever, and then only 2 days ago we finally said power steering's kind of gone. So now that we have to replace that, which is gonna be fun.
Yeah.
Yep.
You guys think you're gonna keep that? Because I was like trying to convince you to buy that to
I know.
buy that for a shop car for
I don't
a little
know. My
bit.
dad's
Offer still stands, $400.
The Mercedes?
Dude, imagine that as a shop car.
400
The
bucks,
Mercedes?
bro?
Yeah.
Dude, it'd be baller.
Painted like gloss black, coated. Like, dude, that thing would be.
It's a
clean.
great car if everything's
Pitch
in
black
good
windows.
condition. It's a great car.
I felt
Yeah,
so.
makes
The
sense.
first time I rode it,
When the car runs, it's a
when
great
the
car.
car, when the
car's
car
not-
runs.
When the car doesn't leak 50 fluids after I park it.
Yep.
It doesn't leak oil onto
When
the exhaust.
ants don't drown under the car after I park it, it's great fun.
So what about your second vehicle, the one that you have, like
So-
your I don't know if you'd call that your daily, is it?
It's your weekly, bro.
It's my every other
your
week.
your bi-weekly.
When I can
It's
leave.
my when I can get in it, I'll drive it.
Yeah.
So the Fox Body, I don't even know the origins. I just kind of got into them somehow, some way, with my uncle having one, my dad had one, his stepdad has one.
I could tell that you were on my YouTube channel because I went home to look on YouTube and there was like my whole feed was suggested with Fox Body videos.
Yeah,
It
we're
was
probably
on
watching
autoplay.
it here
Yeah.
on the TV or
Yeah.
whatever. But yeah, I don't know. I feel pretty lucky to have it though at this age.
Yeah.
But I was lucky enough to have my mom take it a loan for me, and she has really good credit, so it helped with the cost of that car being like $250 a month or something like that. So,
Nice.
but so far, it's good, but it's got a lot of problems.
Yeah, it
and
does.
Yeah, it just needs some work. Like heater core, I just ordered that, so I had to take apart the whole dash and rip everything apart, drop the steering column, put the heater core in, and I got new lower control arms I still need to put in. That'll hopefully reduce it from like wheel hopping. Honestly, at this point, I just want it to drive like decent and nice, and then like start actually doing some stuff.
Yeah. And then where in the line do you see like aesthetic stuff? Because I feel like you're more
Aesthetics. I want to do aesthetics. I just want it to drive alright.
Yeah, I was
Like I
gonna
need
say,
like I probably need new front shocks, or I'm just gonna buy coilovers.
says
in
the one
front.
who's gonna get a supercharger for it.
I think I'm gonna lay
Hold
back
off on that. Yeah. It's hard to turn down a supercharger.
No shit.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's necessarily going anywhere. It's just sitting at a shop. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Sweet. What were the other questions?
How did they start working here?
Oh yeah. Yeah, how did you start working here? I think it's kind of a good story.
It was a good story because I looked for a job for like 4-5 months. I applied to 10 places, like just random crappy Rayleighs, you know what I mean? And no one, I didn't get responses. Bro.
Boom, roasted.
I got no
Rayleighs
responses.
Eat trash.
Sponsored by Rayleigh's.
Really?
But I got no offers.
Anti-sponsored.
I got no offers or anything, and then I'm literally on Instagram, I think one night, and I don't know how I started following you guys either. I don't remember how, but one day I did, and then
You're gravitational.
you did this story post of like looking for a worker or whatever. I don't know. I guess I decided I'll give it a shot because at this point I got nothing to lose. So
Yeah.
and then sooner or later I think you messaged back. I forgot exactly what you said.
Yeah, well, I said that. So when I sent out that post,
We both
Satch
responded.
I got like 15 people that DM me, but yeah, you responded, and I was like, okay, I know Satch, I can trust him. I don't have to go through that whole headache of like, honestly, the hardest thing in business is employees, like having people that you can trust.
Yeah, reliability.
Yeah, because I mean, I'm like, there's a lot of detailers out there, but to have a team of guys like you guys, that's a whole nother story, you know.
For sure.
Team of people that are good and consistently good and that you can trust, it's tough. So like, I was like hesitant. I was like, okay, if I can hire Satch and, you know, do that as long as I can with just somebody that I trust, you know, he had already worked for me in the past. So, you know,
Yeah.
so I emailed you back or DM me back or whatever. And I was like, send me your info, but I'm going to hold off for a little bit. And you're like, dude, I'll like, you were literally like, I'll work for free. I'll come intern. I was like, I'm good, man, for right now. That's child labor. Like,
That's illegal, dog. Free child labor.
I was like, I'm good. And then you like kept hitting me up. You were like, you were pretty persistent.
No, I was just trying to put my foot in the door, to be honest.
For sure.
Because I mean, to get to a job working with something that you like really like and love, that's your passion, especially at 17 years old, where most people are working at McDonald's.
That's true.
It's pretty special, and it's pretty, it's nice and rewarding. I'd say.
Yeah. So I was like, in the back of my mind, I was like, all right, first on the list, this kid is like, seems like he's passionate, seems like he's motivated, you know. So the first time we did that overspray job, I was like, all right, we need a little bit extra help. Gave him a shot, and he's just like, there on time, ready to go.
Yep.
So yeah, the second we needed another person to add on, I was like, all right, you know, let's give this dude a shot. First week, you lock the keys in the car.
Oh, bro, dog.
According to the guy that came out to get the keys out of the car, he said it was the most difficult. I was like, what's the most car? I was expecting him to say, you know, what's the most difficult car you've ever gotten the keys out of? He's like, this one.
This exact car, this
So
one right
bad.
here.
I must have like just hit the lock button when I was inside.
And just
The
dropped
keys
it.
are still
Here's
in
the
the
thing: they were
owner-
on the dash, and everyone,
know.
and what the guy said, it's impossible for them to get locked in.
He literally said, rock the car,
Rock the
That's
car,
what we were
and we
doing.
did. We had video footage.
of us rocking the car.
not that.
Right here.
We're gonna put that in there. Yeah, we got it.
We got it.
We gotta
Yeah.
put a little bit. But I remember the first day you rolled up, and you rolled up in your Fox body, and I had no knowledge of the damage of that Fox body. Or
Was I driving?
Yeah,
it
you
when
were
I first
driving
got
it.
here?
Yeah. I remember you driving it.
Oh yeah. I drove it to the overspray.
To the overspray job.
Yeah.
Next to my like 2002 Honda Accord
Oh,
that
yeah, I remember
had a
that.
broken catalytic converter and was like dying, and I was like, I'm lame, bro. I was like,
Sick. No, and then what's his name? I forgot. What's his name? The
Tony?
other guy? Tony, yeah.
Tony,
He pulled up with
he's
his
cool.
super nice truck.
Mhm.
Lifted, had like wheels on it.
Dude,
That thing was nice.
that truck was he actually just sold. I think he sold it to the dealership, but or traded it in or something. But he used to have a Duramax that was like a newer one, and it was lifted and crazy, some 12-inch wide wheels or something like that, 14s. But it was super clean. But that was like his like work truck that he bought.
Yeah.
But yeah, I love Tony. Cool guy. I'm super far away from the microphone. Sorry. Yeah, and then what's your dream build under 15K?
Under
And you can't,
15,000?
and it could be the car you have now, but you have to include the cost of the car in the 15K. You can't just be like 15K on top of what you have.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm picky with cars, and I only like certain things. Man, honestly, actually, I would probably import a Toyota Chaser or Cresta or like an older one.
We gotta look this up.
Yeah.
Crester?
Toyota Chaser. It's a tour review. Yeah.
GC or
Shot.
JC or
Do like a nice one.
that button.
Does that have a super front end?
So they're basically 4-door Supras. I forgot if they're built on the Supra chassis or not, but
That one's pretty sick.
they come with the 1JZ GTE twin turbo, and they also,
I just asked about a super front end. I meant, does it have a
super.
like R30, R34, R33?
R30. Wait.
It kind of looks like it has the front end of a.
Does this come with the baby?
That is not a baby.
It's not the
That
baby.
is not a baby.
That's
Yeah.
pretty slick, bro.
So you'd get what
Is
do
that it, though?
those
Oh,
run
yeah.
though? Imported? I don't know if you could do that for 15.
yeah,
could you?
probably not. Now I'm thinking about it, because importing alone would probably be like 10 grand.
Oh my
for
gosh.
for the car and the import.
Is that even-
How expensive is importing? Is it like
It's
it
pretty
10 grand?
expensive. If you want like a clean car with all the documentation and whatnot, it's gonna be a decent amount.
Yep.
Yeah.
4K.
Ooh.
Yeah, I mean, if I didn't have that, then I'd probably do an S13 coupe, with the Sylvia front end.
Ooh.
Two images.
This one?
Yeah, like that one kind of. And I'd do that, and I'd put probably an SR20.
I
in
never
it.
liked those wheels.
I don't like how Google makes the picture show up in the right now.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah,
like that one.
but I would do one of those, put an SR20 in it,
Yeah.
turbo it.
That's clean.
I like those cars.
Got that squat.
Yeah.
What do you guys think about like stance cars?
I didn't like him at first.
So stance cars to me, I don't care if you have a stance car as long as you don't care that you're paying for your tires like every few months. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because in reality, camber is only going to use for like actual racing. Otherwise, you don't need it.
Also,
It
I don't
looks
think you need
it looks
full
cool
I
if
should
you have
say-
like a little bit of camber.
I should
will
say
that.
VIP because
Oh.
stance. I feel like
Oh, have you
stance
seen,
is
like,
such a
VIP?
wide like
Yeah.
range. You
Yeah.
know, like this could be stance, and that looks pretty freaking clean to me. Hit that the E30 right there.
Do you know what VIP like Lexuses are?
Yeah,
Yeah, those are freaking cool.
dude. That.
Yeah, that's a
It's
pretty cool.
clean.
Except it's blurry.
Oof.
960 by 960.
Yeah. Let's go.
Let's go.
All right. Cool. I like
it. The van.
Yeah, dude.
van.
What? Dude, the Odyssey?
Dude, Honda Thodyssey, dude. Look at that.
Yeah.
Dang.
Odyssey. How do the doors work in the back?
Shoot, they got the boat in the back. How do you coordinate with the
I
freaking
know,
marine
what?
vessel?
What?
That's amazing.
It's a marine vessel. How
That's
do
a
you
nice
coordinate
picture. I wish I had a Honda Odyssey.
That's a well thought through picture.
that? Bro,
All right, bro.
this thing-
Lean
this
in
is a
here.
That's clean.
Spaceman.
All right, man. You already introduced yourself?
Oh, yeah.
Did you?
I did, yes, I
Yeah.
did.
All right. Cool. So yeah, how did you get into cars? What did that look like for you?
It was honestly the same as Noah. It was my dad was a mechanic, and at his old job he was a independent. I don't know. He had a service truck. He went to people called him, and he went to go fix their stuff.
Cool.
So yeah, he worked at a turkey farm, which is kind of random. I don't know what he worked on there, but he had a
You repaired the turkeys.
yeah he repaired the turkeys when they broke down. But he had a Jeep there. I forget the year, but that was like a project that my two older brothers and him and I did together. So we got it running, but that was about it.
Yeah.
Haven't done much, but yeah, no, he got me into cars. All my family is into cars, really. So
And how did that evolve into your Volvo?
my brother's ex-fiance, his brother,
Damn.
is
bro.
it? Yeah. So yeah, my brother's
fiance.
yeah my brother's ex-fiance's brother was super into them for some reason. I couldn't tell you why, but I guess really cheap to buy. You can't really make power out of them, but they're not slow cars. But you can. The older ones are sick. I'm not a huge fan of mine. I'm gonna be completely honest here.
Sick.
You can't. It's front wheel drive. You can't really do much with it. But
Did you tell them what you had?
oh yeah, I have a '98 Volvo S70 T5 2.3 front wheel drive. It's family sedan.
Family sedan.
Family/me sedan.
Yeah,
Family
exactly.
sedan.
It's a me sedan, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, it's a fun car. It's turboed, so I have a good time in it. It kind of is faster than your average Honda Civic.
Yeah, I'll back them up on that.
I'm not. Yeah.
We raced.
We raced on the
my
way here.
Fox body, and he's up there.
Yeah. So it's not bad. I'm not complaining or anything. But yeah, I'm not sure. I don't. Jake doesn't even like Volvo. That's my brother. None of us really like Volvos, but we all have
Ralph
them.
doesn't even like Volvos.
Yeah, we don't.
Like some
We don't.
random guy.
We just
Yeah,
have 4
hell
Volvos.
Yeah, Ralph, my guy. No, yeah. So it just kind of.
Rayleigh's doesn't even like Volvos.
It doesn't. Yeah, Rayleigh's doesn't like
Yeah.
Volvos or good employees.
Yikes.
So
We're
yeah.
gonna get an anti-sponsorship. They're gonna charge us an extra 10% when we come to shop there.
Uh-huh.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So
Would you?
Sponsored.
Sponsor. Oh god.
Not sponsored.
We're gonna get sued.
yeah, we're gonna get
We're
sued.
not sponsored.
Copy strikes, bro.
But the good never stops.
Sweet. Sick.
All right. Sounds good, man. Well, what did your? I already remember. I remember what it was. What did your experience look like, beginning to work here?
So I saw your ad. Did you post it out on Facebook?
What kind of ad? I've run.
It was like a story. No, like for asking for a new employee.
It was on
Hmm.
Instagram.
You're saying? Was that on Instagram?
Yeah, it was on Instagram.
Okay, well, my girlfriend's mom sent me your story, I think, because she knew I was looking for a job. So I hit you up, and you said we got a guy, which I think was Noah. And then
It's like the progressive.
yeah,
Yeah,
it's
we
a
got
chain
a
of
guy.
events. Yeah, you got a guy, so it was Noah. And then a couple months later, actually not even that long, like 2 months later, you hit me up, or Satch called me and said, "Are you looking for a job?" And I said, "Yeah."
Yeah, I remember there was the day we had like a crazy week the following week, and I was like, all right, it's
Yeah.
time. So
It's
I
time.
was like, I called Satch, or I like
You're
went out.
right,
I went out. I went out to talk to you, and I was like, all right, What's Nate doing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was just sitting on my bed. I was actually gonna apply to Heritage Eats, but I mean that sounded, would I rather, work with cars all day or work with shrimp
Sandwiches.
all day? Yeah,
Falafel, bro.
yeah, with falafels all day.
Dude, polishing off those falafel, dude.
Dude,
You're
delicious.
still working with shrimp in a different way.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
Sweet, yeah.
King shrimp.
I don't like where this is going.
Prawn
I don't
stars,
like where we
bro.
are right now. Yeah, prawns.
I don't like the settings of this moment. Can we change the settings?
Yeah.
Prawn stars, let's go.
Wait. So if you don't like your Volvo, then what would you plan on getting?
Yeah.
Or what do you plan on doing? with it?
FC.
Look at Noah with the transitions.
Ooh,
Yeah,
look
dude,
at
that was
that.
clean. That's the
Ooh.
I'm
segue.
actually
Nice.
for the master
Word counter's
podcast.
going up right now. Like realistically, or 15 grand.
Just do.
15 grand.
Oh yeah, you do that. Dude.
You could get. I would honestly
If
get.
somebody gives you 50 grand, that's like, you can do a lot of things. It
50
becomes
grand?
way harder when you have like 15 grand. That's
Yeah.
That's what really shows, because anybody could just say like Dodge Viper or something like that. I don't
Yeah.
know. But if you got limited money, that's where it gets harder.
Make it count.
Yeah. I'd probably buy. I don't know. I haven't actually seen any, but RX-7 FC Turbo.
Yeah.
If I could, realistically, and I don't know. Those run for like 8 grand, right? Have you seen any?
The turbo models might go for more.
Yeah,
Those are
But the-
so like unique sounding.
they are. That's why I
Yeah.
like them. The
Yeah.
wop, wop, wop.
The rotary.
I'll never forget. Probably one of the craziest like car moments that I've had in person was like I was in a tunnel when I lived in Washington. I was in a tunnel drive yeah, it's just a tunnel, I guess, where you drive through. And there was this blacked out. Was it FD? Is FD the new generations?
Yeah, FD's the new one.
FCs are the older ones.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so it was a blacked out FD RX-7, and it was like slammed, and it had to have been an LS swap or something because it was so loud, and it was like, there's certain cars I honestly don't like blacked out cars, but there's certain cars that I think can pull it off,
Yeah, dude.
and that is one of them, and it was like it was dumped and. My God, and it just like ripped down the tunnel. I could hear it coming, and it was like going through the gears, and I was like, "Holy crap!" So one of those like you just get the chills moments. It was one of the craziest sounding cars ever.
I've never seen an RX-7 in person ever. I don't think. Just
Any?
kinda sad. Any? No.
Really?
Never seen one.
Yeah, one of my best friends in high school had a FC. It was non turbo, but it was fun. It always broke, and it was
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
sounds about
rotaries.
right.
Yeah.
Sounds about right.
Sounds
yeah.
about right.
yeah, rotaries are. I feel like I would just be afraid to work on it.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
I think if you own a rotary, you have to know what you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Or know a guy
otherwise-
that knows what he's
Or
doing.
have like a mechanic and it'll kind
Doritos.
of help you out. But
Triangle engines aren't the way.
The Doritos.
yeah, the Dorito, bro.
Yeah, cool. I was just thinking about it. I feel like it'd be kind of interesting. What is like either an ethic or a skill? Obviously, there's obvious skills, but maybe outside of like polishing, that you guys have learned over the past couple months working here.
I'd say attention to detail.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's one of them.
Degrease everything.
I'd say honestly, just learning how to properly wash a car.
Mhm.
Before I got here, I didn't know how to do anything. Like even my normal wash for like my cars was probably scratching it. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
And I don't think really anybody, even a lot of car guys, I don't think they know what they're doing.
Dude, you're not the only
You
one.
know what I mean?
A lot of people don't know how to wash cars.
I used a beach towel to dry my car.
Wow.
Dude,
The
honestly,
family sedan, dude. The family towel.
The family sedan towel, yeah.
family towel for a family sedan.
No, but
Exactly.
I'm with Noah. I didn't know how to take care of paint at all, or protect it, or even like swirls. I didn't even see them before.
Yeah, I had no
I
idea.
had no
about
idea they
swirls
even
or
existed.
scratches. Like I thought bad paint was like chips
Yeah,
and like
rust.
rocks. I didn't even know about clay bar for the longest time. Only until like 2 months before I started working here, I found about clay bar, and I clay barred my car for the first time. But it took me forever because I didn't know what I was doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just like
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like that's an interesting topic because we made a video about it, but there's so many people that think that they don't need a paint correction because they're like,
Yeah.
oh, my paint looks great. Like if they have a lighter colored car,
Mm-hmm.
or if they don't see their car under certain lighting, then you would say like, oh, I don't notice the swirls, they don't bug me.
Yeah.
But what they're not understanding is that like what's happening is like they're very small. Like there's a lot of very small scratches, and what it does over time is it starts to like dull and reduce the shiny of your paint. So it's like even if you don't notice
Yeah.
the little scratches, they're starting to reduce the gloss on your paint.
It's gradual too, so you don't like
Yeah.
mark
Yeah.
out one day and notice it.
Totally. So like you guys, you have a silver car, you have like a somewhat white car.
Half
So
white.
white.
Half
Half
white.
white.
You got
half-
the- you got
it's-
the
Actually,
order.
it's like 3 colors.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
But like those kind of colors, you don't really notice the defects as much.
Yeah.
But what you do notice is like, oh, the paint doesn't look as good as it used to, you know?
Yeah.
And then you get a polish and you're like, whoa, I didn't know it could pop like that. you know?
Exactly. And people don't realize how good it can look
Mhm.
until it's actually done.
Yeah. Yeah.
Facts.
Totally.
Nothing more sexy than nice paint. I stand by that. Yeah. Just keep gesturing to this.
Except the shiny rim. Look at that.
Yeah.
Except
Yeah.
those crusty bolts.
Yeah, dude. Was that the
This is
Ford?
yeah,
that was
it's
the
definitely a
250.
4.
That was the screechy Ford.
It's
That
definitely
was the 165 torque spec.
Was it
No,
really?
Oh,
that was,
no,
that was the
140.
Camaro.
That was the no, the truck. Remember?
It was both.
Oh yeah, it was
You used
like
to
yeah,
like
it was the-
jump
yeah.
on the
Bro, it
breaker
was like
bar.
it was like
165.
it was like it was ridiculous.
Yeah,
I
it was
didn't.
nuts.
I did like
You didn't believe it when I
150.
looked it up.
I did
either.
150 because I physically couldn't do it without
I
the
know.
breaker
You
bar.
had to like stand on the thing. So dumb.
That's stupid. I don't know why you.
Dude, I got back workout, dude. I got so much. I got so much
So-
back from that.
That's how you got so much back.
Plus
bro.
5 to back. When it did.
Cool. Well, I think it was a pretty solid podcast. I guess we'll catch you guys on the next one. Adios.